Hello everyone, or those that are watching. I'd just like to start off my weekly summary by showing you my game piece that I created on Tinkercad. Since we were asked to incorporate this into our weekly summary, I'll just do it at the beginning. So this is my game piece. It's a little weird. I didn't really know what to create when I first started with Tinkercad. Let me rotate this, give you a 360 view of it. Those are my initials right there on the bottom. Alright, and let me pull up the pictures of the finished product right here. So there's another view of the initials on the bottom. And here we have the actual game piece. There's some hair on it right there. Alright, so secondly, well this week we did a lot. We really went through a lot. And it was a little overwhelming at times, but we worked with Excel again, and our skate park information. We do a lot of whiteboard work. This was a picture I took of, I think, the first whiteboard or second whiteboard activity we did in the week. So it's the one of the ball going uphill and all of our calculations. I was a little confused at the beginning, but I went back and I watched the pen casts, and those really helped. I just need a little more practice, and I think I'll be set for the interview that's coming up. Yeah, so not all of the work is shown on here. These are my notes. I went back and I redid all of it, so I can have some references. So we have the first question: how high does the ball go? And all of the calculations, our formulas here. Let's see, and then we were given 1 meter for the first height point right here. So we have a height 0, 1, and 2. Oops. It's at 1 meter, and then we were asked what the velocity was at one point, and we equaled the total kinetic to the total at energy, meaning the kinetic and gravitational potential at the first point. This is my continuation. I have to add on an extra page to write all of this down. So this was really interesting. Next, I think we did this on the same day. Yeah, we worked with the pendulum. I believe this was 20 grams. Our video analysis of it on Logger Pro. I'm glad we got to work with Logger Pro again. It's really interesting. I know that's not a good adjective to use, but it really is. This was David's video analysis. Took a picture of that. And this was ours, of the pendulum. Yeah, we had some trouble at first with the selecting of the points at each frame, but we figured it out. It looks pretty good, I guess. Like it's supposed to. The y, the max velocity. And we did this on the same day as well, I believe, the hanger. We had to add on, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, we had to add on 4 more weights. And those were 130 grams altogether? Yes, 130 grams. So here's some of the work we did on the hanger. Let's see, the spring right here, a table. Hopefully all of these values are correct. I worked on these in class, so they should be. And this one, let me go back and see what I have here. Yeah. These were the last set of notes from our Nerf gun experiment with the darts. This was really interesting. And eventually we had the dart go 2 meters further than our initial distance. Again, I went back and I watched the pencast to better understand this. I had some trouble for some reason, I don't know why, but I went back and I retook some notes, and I think I'm on top of this right now. Yeah, this was also really interesting and really hands-on, and I like that. It really enhances the learning experience instead of just sitting there and taking notes. Alright, and I have one more thing. Oh yes, the neat resources and discussions. Let me log out of this one. I'll do that later. The neat resources. So some students, my fellow classmates, posted some interesting links, usually YouTube videos or articles for the hackerspaces and 3D and digital fabrication lab resources. I like this one. Kind of skipped through rather, video, and just getting an inside look at the actual hackerspaces is really cool, really hands-on, and there's so much different things going on. This one's located in, I'm not sure. That's funny right there. Next, I looked at this one, the 3D printed things. It's for the same resource, and when it came to the pizza, I was fascinated. That's loud. This really fascinated me. I love pizza. I'm a pizza fanatic, so watching this was great. So there it is being printed. Let's see. Oh, and then we have some pancakes right here. Yeah, this is cool too. Alright. As for the neat resources on programming, I actually found a YouTube video filmed by and put together by code.org. And it had people like Mark Zuckerberg in it, of Facebook, and Bill Gates, and people from other platforms and companies talk about programming. It had some regular kids in there too that work with programming, and that was really inspiring. And I also found a Scratch website, so you can work around with controls and somewhat like programming. Someone provided this, the numeral systems, the binaries. This looks pretty intimidating, but it's all super interesting. I think this is, yeah, the same thing as right here. So you have your controls and your symbols, and here they are translated to binaries. And someone also provided an article, and I looked through it, and code.org, just the link to code.org was on there. So I thought, oh, I should go there, I should check it out. They also have a code studio, which is similar to what I found for my resource. They have all these for kids, for anyone of all ages, there we are, all ages. I was drawn to this one. I failed though in the beginning, and I tried it out. Yeah, so here are your blocks, your controls. Basically, have to recreate this right here, replicate that one by using these. I'll be working with this one a little more later. And our discussion was based on Waiting for Superman, and for some reason I had never watched the documentary before, but it really affected me. Sorry, let me log in here. It really affected me, as I have had trouble. I just thought about math. I've always had trouble with mathematics. In high school, middle school, I had some luck with some great teachers. Other times, it was really difficult for me, and I kind of shared my experiences with that. should have clicked there. I'm still waiting for the rest of the class to post their responses so then I can make some comments, but got into some discussion about the teachers' unions and the lemon dances and ridiculous things like that. It's not very fortunate, and hopefully the direction of public school systems and education in the U.S. overall, hopefully it improves, because uh, some kids, a lot of kids, do not have the same opportunities as others, and life isn't fair, that's true, but something has to be done, because it's just, it's not right. So overall this week, learned a lot, learned very much. I'm still thinking about how I could connect it directly to something that I usually do, but every day when driving to school or to work, I now actually, since I started taking this course, I've been thinking about physics and energy and motion, what we've worked on, just the basics, and I've tried to connect it to just my everyday activities, and it really changes your perspective on a few things, a lot of things actually. So I'm excited for this coming week. Hopefully I don't get a little too confused or lost, but thanks for watching. Bye.